Hello. Oh, 127 hours. I've seen that movie. That's the movie that you watch once and you're good. It's a pretty intense movie. It's good though. It is a one and doneer though. It's hard to watch it again. Anyway, it is really rainy here today and dreary and a very sleepy day, I feel like. Hey Stone, hey Nightmare, hey Lizzie. Agnolia, I did already respond to you, but hello, hello. Lemon, hello Izu, hello Nightmare, Crystal, Echoing, Darkleaf, hey Hollow. Got the command ready? The goat Nightmare on the command. We are... So I want to keep rendering out the cat silhouettes in this, but I also need to make Lion Blaze, Jay Feather, and Hollyleaf look kind of like apprentice stage, and I want them to look a little bit more older, so link them out a little bit. No, it's not that gruesome. The only part that makes me shiver is like when he's freeing himself, you know, like it's just like brutal. But that's like the only part that's really like that. The rest of it is kind of just I don't know. Oh yeah, sometimes I do. I'll be like, I'll have to say, I don't know. It starts to sound weird if I say hello to hello. So I try to break it up a little bit. Tired. I did post Morning Kit yesterday at night. I finished her up so I could have her on a button for MFF. So she is finished. Alrighty. I am officially 100% caught up again. And I don't think there'll be any cats I'll have to draw until March. So I am once again free to draw whoever I want, whenever I want. Oh, Darkleaf is adopting a kitten. Congrats. Okay, power of 3. So I wanted to just link them out. Hollyleaf can be slightly taller. Lion Blaze, I think they just need to be like... Their proportions need to be adjusted slightly. Let's do Jay Feather first because... I want him, he's gonna be like the shortest. He's always the hardest for me to like uncheapify. He's a very round boy. honestly don't think that his head needs to be adjusted at all. I think it's his body. All the cats that are in this have been decided already. And we don't usually, the only illustrations that I've opened up, like, recommendations of who to add into pictures are currently the tribe cat picture and the gathering picture at the island. Okay. And that's because the camp pictures I try to add as many cats as all the cats that are alive at the time. But because the tribe picture has like way too many cats that are alive, I don't think I can feasibly add all of them into the picture. And then the gathering island, not everyone goes to the gathering, so there's a little bit of a pick and choosy, specifically for the other clans. I want to try to get these, the power of 3, like the cats in front need to look very, like, I need to be very satisfied with how they end up because they're going to be the ones that are going to be in the front and most people are going to be looking for them, and so I want to make sure that they all look good. Souls in the Sky Clan Gorge pick. He's pretty much, he is like right in the front of that picture. Sometimes balancing how far the chin is when a cat's mouth is open like this is really hard for me. I don't know if you guys could tell. Was struggling. I've been struggling a lot. Because I don't want it to look like he has an overbite. Okay, and then I want to make him feel less. So I think I need to shrink his head, or keep his head maybe the size. I've kind of shrunk it a little bit, period. Like, how big is his head compared to... Okay. And then I'm wondering... I definitely... Let's see. Do I want his neck to be longer? Maybe just a little bit. Or maybe I should just shrink it. Let's shrink his head and then we'll extend his whole body. Oh, let me actually change to live chat because sometimes when I don't change the live chat, some of your guys' messages gets cut off. I think Jayfeather's about the same age that, well, he might be older than Goosefeather when Goosefeather retired. Make sure he's around. I don't want him to look like... I want him to look like... Not that he eats too much from the fresh kill pile or anything, but I just want him to look like he never has worked out a day in his life. Dude, if they off-screened Jayfeather, I think the entire fandom would absolutely... Well, I mean... I was gonna say the whole fandom would... He's like one of the most popular characters. I think him and Squirrelfly are the most popular Warrior Cat characters, period. Like, even more so than, like, Scourge. So, like, offing either of them off-screen would be crazy. Hey, Rappy. Rappy, if you'd like me to turn on no spoiler mode, I can. I have no idea where you're at right now. I think the last time you were here, I think you were starting Brambleclaw's Storm? Or maybe you were on Dovewing Silence? Kind of want his tail to be twitching. I think I had that. See, I don't think Cloudtail is as popular as people think he is. I don't sell a lot of Cloudtail stuff. Alrighty. I'll say, please don't spoil past Omen of the Stars. Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty, we gotta slow down on the spoilers, people. Getting the book series of Dawn of the Clans. Ooh, enjoy it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. You just finished Hidden Moon. Sorry. It's okay. Rappy, we love having Rappy. Halfway through Dovewing Silence. Slap Toms. That is a brutal book. Rappy has read Dawn of the Clan, so we can talk about that. We can talk about Dawn of the Clans as well. Rappy is reading chronologically by order, so I think you started with Dawn of the Clans, Rappy, right? Hey, Rin. I'm gonna grow him. Yeah, I like that. I like that, like, size better. Just try not to create too many tangents with freaking Poppy Frost over there. We'll fix it later. J-Feather, you are more- yes, you are more important than freaking Poppy Frost, so just hide her for a second. Few weeks break. That's probably pretty fair. I feel like a break between Power Rune 3 and Omen of the Stars isn't as necessary, but most arcs have like a couple months in between them anyway, so having like a break can help. Okay. Hollyleaf, I think the main thing I need to do for Hollyleaf to make her look older is just make her more lanky. More lanky. And maybe shrink up her eyes a little bit. I want to read Dawn of the Clan so bad. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And from what I can tell, it's not for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. It feels like the most like Arc 1 for me. Rough her up? Maybe. I don't think I will, actually. Mostly because I don't know. She's already a black cat. It's really hard to read her. I think she might have been injured, but I mean, I don't know. You guys know how I feel about just adding like scars to designs. Just more crap to keep track of. Are you telling me a shrimp cleared this sky? Post shrimp tail. Shrimp sky. Clear. What is it? Clear shrimprella? Okay, she has 2 ahoggies. Ahoggies? Yeah. Sometimes not spoilering is hard. But it's nice to practice it every once in a while. Plus, sometimes I find when I'm like limiting myself to thinking beyond within like the confines of spoiler, I come up with like new ideas that I really appreciate. Okay, so she's like triangle girl. So there are books I have to read before the first book. Yeah, so you need to read Devlin's... If you want to read them in chronological order, you're going to read Devlin's Silence, which is what you're reading right now. And then technically you should read Crowfeather's Trial. And then you should read Bramble's Storm. Technically, after Bramble Storm, I think you should technically... Well, hold on. You read Ravenpaw's Farewell, right, Rappy? Okay. So, technically, after Bramblestar's Storm, I think you should read Hawkwing's Journey. Because I think chronologically, it happens before the Apprentice Quest. It kind of happens a little bit concurrently, but I do think that if you're reading it by chronological order, let me double check. I was working on the magnum opus this morning, actually, you guys. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Let me double check. So Hawkwing's Journey does take place. I do have it starting before the Apprentice Quest. It does end up happening concurrently with some of A Vision of Shadows. Any novellas. Just of Winged Silence. I do believe. Maybe if you really wanted to, you can read Mothwing's Secret. I feel like you could read Mothwing's Secret. You could read... Trying to remember the other novellas. I don't think there's any other ones that opens up to you after you've read Omen of the Stars, but you haven't read A Vision of Shadows. Mothwing's Secret, the end of Mothwing's Secret takes place during the Great Battle. No, Spotfur's born in A Vision of Shadows. Spotfur's book takes place in between Vision of Shadows. It starts in between A Vision of Shadows and, or like towards the end of it, and the Broken Code. Don't read Pebbleshine's Kits. You can't read Pebbleshine's Kits until you've read Hawkwing's Journey, and you can't read Tree's Roots until you've read Pebbleshine's Kits. Technically speaking, you shouldn't read Tree's Roots until... Yeah, you have to read Hawkwing's Journey before you read both of those books. I think you could technically read Tree's Roots before Pebbleshine's Kits, but those two novellas take place at almost exactly the same time. And they both take place after Hawkwing's journey. Rappy has read Hollyleaf's story. Earlier than I told Rappy to, might I add. But I do respect. I'm glad that you waited to read Leafpool's Wish. Look, there are some things that you should just not read chronologically for your first read through. Now, I would be hesitant to say that reading chronologically those extra things from A Vision of Shadows and not release order kind of spoils it, but I remember reading Hawkwing's Journey not knowing who anybody was in it because I was not reading A Vision of Shadows when it came out. And so, since I experienced it that way, I think it's fine, man. Hey, Saturn. Hey, Rowan. Okay, let's extend her up. Look, if you had read Leafpool's Wish chronologically, you would have gotten no enjoyment out of Power of Three. Okay, just make her, like, so much taller. Like, the tallest cat ever freaking alive. Yeah, well, I will tell you that some of the books you're reading before A Vision of Shadows are leagues better than A Vision of Shadows, so don't worry about it. I feel like there are some enjoyable books in there. Like, they're not... Crowfeather's Trial is really good. In my opinion. Clear, very subjective opinion, but... No, I completely understand Saturn. I feel like A Vision of Shadows is a pretty lackluster upon first read through. I appreciated it more on my second couple read throughs on my subsequent ones, but yeah, it's pretty hard. I'm gonna shrink her head just a teensy bit. Which one is small? Crowfeather's Trial? Yeah, but I feel like it's a less is more type of thing. I'll be interested to see if... So, Crowfeather's Trial, I think... I'll be very interested to hear what your experience with, like... Oh, I don't want to... Let's just say that I do feel like you might even get more enjoyment out of reading Crowfeather's Trial if you have not read A Vision of Shadows yet. I can't really explain why, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I feel like the main dilemma in that book feels a little bit redundant when you know what happens in A Vision of Shadows, I guess. I don't know how to explain. Command coming in clutch. The River Clan. So the River Clan one, I do know where I want to set it. I want to set it in between the Broken Code and a Starless Clan. The Wind Clan one is still up in the air. Currently, I am thinking of setting it between Changing Skies and a Starless Clan, but it's definitely the camp that I have the least surety? I'm the least, like, sure of where I want to place it. The one scene in Scrowflight's Hope. The trial scene? Or the reverse fridge scene. When a book has more than one scene, you know it's Yeah, I wanted Whistle Breeze in it. And I want Breeze Pelt in it, and I want Heathertail in it. Breeze Pelt, Heathertail, Whistle Breeze, they all need to be in it. Crowfeather needs to be in it. I don't want to set it during the new prophecy because it's going to have the same exact... It's basically going to have the same exact cats in it as the forest camp had. The forest camp has One Whisker, Mudclaw, Whitetail, all of the cats like front and center. I know, I get to draw Appleshine. Not me putting Appleshine right in the freaking middle of the picture. Nice big in front because it's Apple. Ooh, maybe I can add Fluff Kit and Silky Kit in it. I think I've already discussed this. With Agnolia, and Agnolia told me that I can't. I don't know. I don't think about that stuff until I actually have to. No use thinking about... The Wind Clan camp is probably going to be the last one I do. The lake camp. Fudge it a little. I mean, I could. I don't know what I'm planning on, what I'm doing with this tail. I kind of want it to be visible because I feel like it's causing issues. It's going to cause issues with Lion Blades right here if it's going that way. But then I think that if it's going the other way, it's going to be causing issues with, I mean, I guess I could set it right here. Let's just not think about the tail right now. I don't need it to cover her leg. I specifically wanted her to have like her tail all nice and prim and proper because I feel like she's a pretty elegant cat. figure her tail out later. Her tail's not the hugest part. I think when she's next to Jay Feather and Lion Blaze, it's automatically gonna read that it's Hollyleaf. Like, you have a black cat next to a golden and a bluish gray, and people are just gonna automatically assume it's it's her. So I don't think she needs to have anything particularly signifying that it's Hollyleaf. Okay, that's Holly. Crowfeather is a little bit older than Squirrel, and his birth is announced at a gathering in Firestar's Quest. Or like Ashfoot is announced as being pregnant or something. I don't remember, but it's in Firestar's Quest. And Ravenpaw's Path takes place after Firestar's Quest. Well, actually, I have the magnum opus up. I can tell you guys. Give me a second. I have Crowpaw being born at the very beginning of Firestar's Quest. Bramble and Tawny are warriors. Ashfoot has a litter of kits. That is the first gathering of summer in year 22, or 3 years after Firestar joins the forest. When he is chosen to go on the quest to the Sundrown Place, he is a little bit over a year old already. Technically you should read Greystripe's Vow. Okay, so there are two ways you can read Greystripe's Vow. You can either read just the past parts of Greystripe's Vow right now, which I don't know how easy that is to do, or you can just wait to read the whole book until you're in the Broken Code. I have Deadfoot being born. Oh, Deadfoot dying? I have him dying a little bit after the Blood Clan battle. He dies a week after Crowkit is born. Yeah, but I don't want to give it to you yet, Rappy, because it's got spoilers in it for you. Rappy, technically, you should be reading StormClan's Folly. Have you thought about that? I don't know how I want to draw his mouth. I have like a little... I'll figure it out later. I don't know how I want to do his chic as well. I'll figure that all out later in life, honestly. Yeah, you can. You can read Stormclan's Folly. You should technically read Stormclan's Folly if you're doing it in chronological order. Yeah, he would be a kit in Ravenpaw's path. He would be a very, very... He would be almost 6 months old. But he should still be a kit. He'd be almost an apprentice. Well, it's been stated that Crowfeather he does, like, vaguely remember his father being alive when he was a kid, so... I actually haven't put all of Ravenpaw's path into the magnum opus yet, so I don't know. I might move up Deadfoot's dying. Maybe to be, like, in that winter or something. Stormclan's Folly takes place right after Cloudstar's Journey, aka the beginning of Firestar's quest, like, with the old leaders. Yeah, Ravenpaw's path is a little bit weird, but... So, Brambleclaw should definitely not be in Ravenpaw's path because it takes place after Firestar's quest, and Bramble gets his warrior name before Firestar leaves to go to SkyClan. But that's the thing, is like once you start trying to weave all these stories together, then issues like that are going to arise, and you have to like figure out which one you think works the best overall for the story and stuff like that, and there's no one right answer. Yes, it's after Red Stars, but before Oak Stars. It's in between Cloudstar's Journey and Mapleshade's Vengeance. I think maybe if I shrink his head just slightly. Lionblaze is also a character that I feel like I would love to like completely... I think I've said this on stream a couple times. Revisit him, but anytime that I try to make him feel more like maybe what he's supposed to look like or like more canon compliant, because I never come up with anything. He's like just a himbo to me. No, I don't want to do any stripes or anything. It's more like, I always think maybe I should add like more of a mane like to him, but I don't know. It's not necessarily the design. I don't really see him as like a tabby. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway. I've had him, he's looked like this for over a decade. I don't really think I'm gonna change him. I just wish, I don't know. It is exactly how, I mean, it is how I see him in the books. I just feel like it's not very... I've taken a lot of liberties with the design, I guess. I wouldn't read Pebbles, Kits, and Trees Roots until, like, you're halfway through A Vision of Shadows, personally. But that's just me. You really don't have to read Trees Roots until, like, well, technically you never have to read any of those books, but... yeah, sure. How do I have his... Okay, so his tail kind of cuts off. Oh, shoot. I'm on Snap. I don't want to be on Snap. Every time that Rappy comes in here and tells me, okay, so these are the order I'm reading the books, it convinces me more and more that first-time readers should not read the books in chronological timeline order. There are some interesting things that I think it does help in, but the overall experience, I think, is much better when you read them the order that they were released in. Like, I just wouldn't recommend anyone do this ever. Big beefy claws. Okay, and then he's got... So the way that I do this is that this frames his shoulder. I think I actually might pull up this. This goes all the way down. Oh, shoot. How do I draw his back stripe from this angle? That's fine. I can't force you to read any way you want. But overall, I think the Warriors experience is substantially less quality than it already is when you're reading the way you are. He has that like diamond shape on the back of him. But overall, it's your decision how you read the books. Cats sit like that. I honestly don't know if I ever drew him from this angle for Omen of the Stars. I didn't do like proper turnarounds when I did. Yeah, see, this is my problem with that, Rappy. It's that you read, in my opinion, you read the two best series at the very beginning. So nothing else is going to compare those two series. So you've technically... I can't go, okay, we'll read the first arc, and then you're going to go through 3 nostalgic but mid arcs to people who aren't nostalgic about them. And then you're going to get to Dawn of the Clans, which I arguably think is one of the better written arcs. So you get that Dawn of the Clans break. Then you have to read Division of Shadows, which is arguably a pretty mid arc. And then you get Broken Code, which is usually pretty well received. And I think A Starless Clan is... I think that the people that were reading it were... like, it was pretty well received. And so you get these, like, 2 good arcs with a bunch of crap in between them. But now you've already read the 2 best arcs. So you're just gonna go from crap until you hit Broken Code, which you might like. And the Starless Clan you might like. And then, whatever. So... I also probably wouldn't recommend people read Dawn of the Clans and The Prophecies Begins right next to each other, because then you really have nothing to look forward to. The new arc is nothing. Nothing's happened yet. It's pretty much like... it's being paced like a bad arc, I suppose I should say. I feel like typically by like the second book, you know if an arc is gonna be like, okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna move the diamond back so that it frames his square shoulders a little bit more. I specifically have it framing the shoulders. How do I do it right here? Actually... I actually pushed the diamond up on his back a lot. Like, it ends, like, right here-ish. Nothing is happening in the Changing Skies. Period. Nothing is happening. It's reading like Power of 3. So, but of course, everyone's opinion on Warrior Cats and their best arc and the favorite arcs is all subjective, except for people who say that the first arc isn't good, and it's only because people like it because of nostalgia, are completely wrong, because the first arc is what made the next 100 books afterward. If the first arc was not good, we would not have over 100 books in the Warrior Cat bibliography. So you cannot come to me and try to argue that the first arc wasn't good. It was clearly good. It sold. I know I'm being like evil Jessica right now, but sometimes we have to be realistic. And I'm tired of people trying to be contrarians just because they didn't grow up reading Warrior Cats. So they don't have I will agree that most people who like New Prophecy, Power of Three, they like it because of the nostalgia. But the first arc is good. Period. Them remaking the first arc into graphic novels, arguably at worst storytelling, etc., is still hitting the New York Times bestseller. All 3 of the books. You cannot tell me that the books are not good. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Anyway, you can read all those books before A Vision of Shadows, Rappy. Technically, yes, you should read all those books before A Vision of Shadows. But just know that you are going to ruin a lot of reveals, a lot of the story is going to feel redundant when you already know the answer, that and they're I don't know. But yes, you can read those. I don't agree that all the books are no fillers. I would say Rising Storm is a pretty big filler book, but I'm actually going to extend him just a tad more. Sorry, I'm being evil Jessica today. Yeah, I just want him to be big. He needs to be, like, big. He's like ThunderClan's best fighter. This tail, though, is going to get cut off, I think. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a little cut off, I suppose. But that's fine. It's going to be, like, on grass anyway. Hey, Bowie. Just Evil Jessica, because Evil Jessica is the one that's a bit more nihilistic about the Warrior Cats and Warrior Cats fandom and Warrior Cats opinions. Jessica that I like to be is an optimist and likes to look on the bright side. Okay, let's figure out what her tail is going to be doing. Evil Jessica tells us about Mothlight's vision. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to put her tail up here. I want her paws to be visible, though. The thing about black cats is you want their silhouette to be pretty easy to read, because I don't know, I'm gonna have to lighten her up a lot for her to, like, print properly, probably. But she's right in the middle of the picture, or she's in the front of the picture, so I feel like I'll be able to adjust her colors pretty easily. She can be, like, in the light and, I don't know, stuff like that. Rising Storm, everything that happens in Rising Storm other than the last 2 chapters being the fire scene is complete and utter filler. Makes absolutely no difference to the plot that Cloudpaw gets kidnapped. They have to rescue him. He suddenly is like, doesn't care about Warrior Cats anymore. Like, the only things that happen in Rising Storm is that it recaps that Fireheart is terrified about Tiger Claw roaming the forest. Cloudtail is struggling to adjust to being a warrior and dabbles with the idea of being a kitty pet. Sandstorm and Fireheart, like, fall more in love. That's, like, pretty much all that happens in Rising Storm. And then the fire. That's it. Blue Star is like listless in Rising Storm. She's a little bit... Oh, and like him trying to stop the stupid fight. I think the fight between Wind Clan... No, I think that's in Dangerous Path. I can't remember. Dangerous Path and Rising Storm could have been could have been one book, period. I genuinely think that people who are claiming that Rising Storm has a lot of stuff in it have not read Rising Storm many times in a while. There are so much of that book that's just a recap of what happened in the first 3 books. You have like the carrion place disease, which the only thing the carrion place disease does is set up Nightstar dying so that Tiger Star can be leader. Technically speaking, I don't think it's strictly necessary for us to know exactly why Tiger Star is able to lead ShadowClan. I almost feel like it would have been an even crazier reveal for him to have become leader of ShadowClan if we had no idea what was actually happening in ShadowClan, for him to be able to wrest power. It's fine. Rising Storm is the weakest book out of the first arc. But it's still in the first arc. But genuinely, I don't know, man. No, Crooked Star dies in the Dangerous Path. I believe. Actually, yeah. Yeah. He dies in Dangerous Path, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, he dies in a Dangerous Path. See, I don't think it's good filler. Rising Storm is a huge slog. Good filler is Hidden Moon. Good filler knows how to nostalgia bait you. I know. I'm saying unpopular opinions right now. No, I don't think the stuff that made it into the graphic novel that didn't make it into the graphic novel wouldn't be considered filler, because the graphic I don't want to hear anything about the graphic novel making good decisions about the story. And that's the last... I don't want to talk about the graphic novel today. I'm already evil, Jessica. You don't want, like, spiteful, evil, just the most pessimistic person ever, Jessica, in chat. We don't talk about the graphic novel in here. Stay in the box! Power of 3. Okay, I think that they look much older now. What do you guys think? Do you think they grew a couple of years? Let's see. Honestly, I almost feel like I could push Holly Leaf's. I could push Holly Leaf's height a little bit more if I wanted to. I don't know if I like her cutting into Bramble Claws. I don't know if I like that shape. I kind of would prefer that if the cats are cutting into each other, it's not around their head. I kind of like keeping the silhouette clean around cats' heads. Yeah, that's Mouse Whisker. But I could easily move Brambleclaw's tail to be like on the other. Well, I don't want to ruin the silhouette of his paw reaching out either. So I'd probably just move it a little bit right here. I have to balance the overlapping of cats in this picture so that it feels like there's depth in it, but I also have to balance the silhouettes of characters' heads. I don't want their heads to feel too busy around them. Like, I'm thinking of moving Blossomfall. I mean, I could have her... See, I like Thornclaw's big old stretch. I like his stretch being, like, clearly visible. So, I'll have to think about that. God, there's so many cats in this picture, and it's only gonna get, like, worse, man. I think I either need to shrink up these cats that are in the foreground. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think they're just gonna have to be smaller. Because look at Leafpool and Scrufflight. They're not that further back in the plane. So if I shrink them up like this... If I shrink them up, I might bring, let's put Squirrel and Leaf. Let's expand on Squirrel and Leaf. On one of the stars, let's shrink them just a little bit. I almost want them to be like... This is always the hardest part for me, is trying to figure out exactly how big all the cats should be in the picture. It'll sell. I want it to look good. This is a very nostalgic print for me. This is like... reminding me of when I animated Home of the Stars and like all of the little personalities I gave them, how like Lion Blaze would constantly be cracking jokes and trying to get under Jay Feather's skin, but he's really just hiding the fact that he's like super sad that they've lost their sister, who was like their whole trio was them together, and like losing it, it's like they lost the I don't know. And now they have Hollyleaf, but Hollyleaf's a little bit like awkward around like having so many cats around her nowadays because she spends so much. And then I want like Mouse Whisker with his squirrel, or I don't know, Spider, and I don't know, it's very nostalgic to me. I want it to look good. I'm gonna put it on my wall. This one will sell, but I do the camp prints mostly because I just like illustrating the clan life in like the average day of... In my mind, I want these pictures to be like when Rusty first appears in the clan, like he's walking through the thorn barrier and all of a sudden he sees the clan and he sees just the average day-to-day of like how they're talking with each other, how they're close, all these things, all these like different ages, they're all interacting and it's like peaceful, and he like suddenly just the appeal of like living in the clans is there. Don't forget about like, don't think about the part where like Redtail shows up and he's already dead and stuff, like where like reality hits. I want to capture that moment of this is why cats want to be in a clan, you know? That's my main goal with all of these pictures. I want every single clan to feel like... I don't want you to be like, why would anyone want to live there? I want every clan to be like thriving in their camp and having a good time. And that's my spiel. I do like them when they're shrunk a little bit more. Blossom Fall, I need to modify. And I think I need to modify Poppy Frost a little bit. Maybe I'll have her loafing a little bit more. Blossom Fall, I don't know what to do with Blossom Fall right now. Yeah, this is Fox Leap, Berry Nose, Hazeltail Mouse Whisker, and Ice Cloud. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me doesn't even think that, I don't know, the patrol having 3 cats would be important, but I could like replace her with... I don't know. Her design's pretty complicated, so I don't want to put her too far into the back, you know? But I'm struggling with her positioning right now. But without her there, it feels like there's a lot of empty space right here as well. It's exactly what it sounds like painting. You can spoil Omen of the Stars, but nothing after Omen of the Stars. That's exactly what it says. Okay, let's see here. All these finaglings and stuff is always what takes, honestly. I want everything to look good before I mean, I could try, but... So when you look at this picture, immediately you're gonna start up here. But then there's this line that goes up. This line right here is gonna be a very clear indicator, and you're gonna end up on fire. So... And then it kind of goes up to here. Which doesn't really do you much good if you're ending right here. Because there are no cats in there. So, I mean, but I could have her, like, over here instead. But I need somebody that Brambleclaw is going to be looking at right here. I do think I just... mean, pushing down them just a little bit more. I was thinking of swapping her and Birch. I do believe I was thinking about that last stream. Birch has a much simpler design, and I don't think he has as many fans as Blossom. So maybe, you know what? I think I am gonna try to swap them. Gee, ThunderClan, how come you get to have 2 Birch Falls? See you, Rappy. Good luck reading the super editions and the novellas. I am excited to hear your thoughts on Crowfeather's Trial, / when you read it. I love Birch. I'm sorry, Bowie. Also, we can spoil again. I am so proud of you guys for not spoiling. Sorry about Evil Jessica coming out. Maybe I should have like an espresso or something. I do like Birch Paul. I mean, I drew him. He got a whole apprentice pick. I think this was around the time that I was drawing apprentice picks for ThunderClan cats again. I think I stopped doing that in Power of 3 because there was like 9 new apprentices and I was like, I can't keep this up anymore. Wasn't it so insane how Lion Blaze did 30,000 backflips and exploded? He certainly has done something like that, I think. I don't know, we might not be reading the same book. Which department? So I am the assistant background director in the background department. I also do work in the style department, the character design department, the concept department, the boarding department. Okay, get rid of Blossom Fall. I am the only production department I'm in is the background department. All the other departments that I do work in are pre-production. I don't work in the animation department, and I don't work in the screenwriting department, and I don't work in the comp department. Did I put any? I have no idea, actually. I can't remember if I put any colors of Birch Fall on Birch Feather. I think Birch Feather is much more of a warm tone. Yeah. The only department that I will be looking at applications for is the background department. I help the background director weed through applications. But ultimately, she makes the final decision. Okay. Now, I don't know if I really mind. Let's think about this. Just put him down. Just think about it a little bit. Just stick him down with this nice long tail. Long tail. Get his spine going. I have no idea. How old is Birch fall in? Oh no, sorry. I think he's like 4 maybe. 3 or 4. Get his other paw in there somewhere. That's fine. Alrighty. I have no idea. I feel like the other side of his tuffies are probably... it looks a little bald if you don't see him, though. So maybe I'll just cheat. I'll cheat reality a little bit and add them in. I don't know how far... I don't think I've ever really considered, like, if they go back. If they kind of just, you know, are there. Now he's 10 and he's not retired. These cats just don't be retiring anymore. Okay. This is new Birch Fall. And let's draw Blossom Fall in old Birch Fall's place. She is not as tall as him, but she is a little bit rounder. She kind of got that Millie shape. I think Bumblestripe is the one that looks most like his dad. Yeah, and then we get the nice shot of her, like, markings, which I do enjoy her markings a lot. You're like the dots. I didn't feel like drawing the full anime eye. I think Blossom's design has stayed the same for like 12 years or something. I genuinely, I think I picked out her design. I think her color palette is from like one of those websites that used to do random color palettes for you. I can't remember, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really think about genetics that much, except for when I'm on stream and you guys make me. She definitely does not get it from Swift Breeze. Although, it looks a lot like White Wings as well. I don't know, man. Sure. I feel like my design choices, if the two cats look if two cats look similar to each other, probably like 90% of the time, it's not intentional. I've been like slowly trying to make it a little bit more intentional, but in my experience, trying to make cats look similar to like their parents or stuff will only lead to kind of confusion. If it's a major enough character, I feel like they should just stand on their own as a character. How do I want to do this? Because of course I drew it on the same. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm gonna shrink her a little bit. I don't want... I think I just want her tail to go off like this. Checking Thornclaw out. I guess so. They are together, aren't they? I feel like it was like a one-time thing, though. I might extend her legs out a little bit more. I swear there's a throwaway line about her liking Toadstep. I don't catch these lines like you guys do. I don't remember like any of these lines. I think I'm gonna push back Thornclaw a little bit, or maybe... move him a little bit. Yeah, let's push back Thorn a little bit. Get Blossom Fall. I don't know. I don't think he should be sized up. I think Birchfall could be sized down, though. Be careful with that mouse up there. When I did put her in. Well, actually, I think Bramble might have to be sized down a little. Like, I want him... He's looking a little chibi, but as the cats get smaller, I kind of instinctively, like, make their heads bigger. Just ever so slightly. Okay. I don't know. I kind of imagine Thornclaw's kind of a scrawny little guy. I almost wonder... Thornclaw skips leg day. I mean, he does patrol a lot. He probably doesn't skip leg day, but in my mind, Thornclaw is kind of like, because his name is Thorn, probably. I'm like, he's just like a thorn that gets caught in the bottom of your shoe. That's like just a little bit annoying because every once in a while it'll poke all the way through your shoe, but you can't get it out. And most of the time, he's like completely fine. I don't know. No, I don't want to put any... Everyone's positions are set in this. Okay, let's finish up Cloudtail and Brightheart and White Wing. Not old Cloudtail, please. Nice pre-A Vision of Shadows Cloudtail, or whenever he retires. I can't remember. No. No specific reason. I probably just changed his design when I was doing Cloudpaw. I swear that if a design changes throughout their age, it's not intentional. Cloud Kid, I probably just designed to be like completely white. And then when I got to Cloudpaw, I probably just remembered that I drew him for Little Pistol and then used that design. That's probably what happened. Do I want him to have... Honestly, I think that he'll look better if his eyes are closed. He'll look more happy. The gift at the bottom. I drew that for the Nifty is Lame blog. I used to draw little gifs of like things people would send asks of over there. Do I want this? Actually, it might look better like this way. The Briarlight walking, that was also done for that blog. Is it on her post, or is it... Do you have to type in Briarlight for it? Yeah. That's specifically from a scene, I think, in Night Whispers? Where Molepaw and Cherrypaw are, like, cheering her on. Okay, Hold on. Everybody just calm down here. Just get the initial angle before you like start making it look like actually Cloudtail. His fur kind of fountains. It fountains around him. And he's just a big poofy. He was just a kit in the camp picture. How do I want him? I kind of imagine him and Brightheart to be about the same height, but he's just like a mass of fluff. He just has to look just massively fluffy. Like overwhelmingly fluffy. Like who let this, like, I don't know. I think I redrew her. Yeah. A little bit simplified, just a tad bit. I think I just simplified up her face scar a little bit so it was easier for me to recreate. And then I want her to be looking at White Wing. Like she's telling White Wing the news that they're preggy. Go be a little big sister. See ya, Bowie. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. I've been enjoying your design blog, Bowie, as well. Okay. Okay. The good old-fashioned bingo card of two of the tails intertwining. Map part. I remember there was a bingo card going around for like shots that are in map parts and stuff like that, and like things that all Warrior Cat fan artists do, and I'm like, yeah, the tails intertwining. The claw, the unsheathing the paw close up. Oh, I just dropped a couple frames. I want them to look close to each other. I don't want it to look like he's that far away, but I also don't want it to look like they're, I don't know. Maybe if he was leaning his head forward a little bit more, like this way. I know, just because a shot or something is overused in the fandom doesn't mean that it's not cute. It's usually overused because it's very good at indicating whatever it is you need it to indicate. He got those gremlin feet. And he's a very round boy. I try to make ex-kitty pets like round around the edges. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should, now that I think about it, maybe I should have like her touching her belly. Touching her belly. Maybe? Is my mom pregnant? No, it's on the same design that she's always had. It's on the same exact thing. It's the same exact design. Okay, and now White Wing. Oh, my White Wing. Look how tiny she is. She looks like a little monkskin. I need to redraw this White Wing picture. It looks like her legs are just not proportionately what the rest of her body is. I don't know why she's got such tiny legs in this picture. I don't know. I don't design my cats to be any specific type of breed. They're just whatever. No, no. I don't know why I drew her legs so tiny. Cloud and Bright. And then White Wing. Hey, Maple. I don't know, man. I think I've redesigned her. Well, I mean, I did redesign her from the Omen of the Stars one. I like her white paw picture much better. She's so cute in her white paw picture. She's got the same sort of thing that, Blossomfall has, though. I don't think that was an intentional thing. I believe that this curly, yeah, that was from her original design. The curly cues. I don't know, maybe I'll redesign a White Wing a little bit as I draw her. No, she's in the freaking... Did I edit her at all for the, Oh god, I'm gonna look. Oh, maybe I just typed Omen of the Stars? Okay. Did I change her for this picture? I did, a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Okay. I don't know if I like her. I don't know if I like your tone. Your ears. But I can do whatever I want with the rest of her body. White Wing. I do like her wing shape marking. I think I just want to make her a little taller. And then I want her tail to be all nice and curly, like she's happy. Isn't there a scene in Yellowfang's Secret where Bright Flowers tells Yellowfang that she's pregnant again? But that's because she's the medicine cat, right? It's not... I guess there's not really ever any scene where, like, the parents tell their kids that they're pregnant for another time. I genuinely don't think that there's ever a scene like that in Warriors. No, I mean, there's no scene where a parent tells their kid that they're pregnant again. Like this scene right here. Brightheart is telling Whitewing that she is pregnant for a second time. And this is not a scene that ever really happens in the books. Like when a cat is having a second litter, they never tell the kits of their first litter that they are expecting again. There are plenty of scenes where cats tell each other that they're pregnant. But the only one that came to mind was when Brightflower goes into in Yellowfang's Secret. Brightflower, I'm pretty sure, tells Yellowfang that she's pregnant. But I don't believe it's because she is one of the kids. I'm pretty sure it's just because she's the medicine cat. Like, Yellowfang is the medicine cat. Hold on one second. I'm grabbing Yellowfang's Secret. I'm looking. Yeah. Okay, that's when they're coming. But when is it? When does Brightflower tell her that she's expecting? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really count when it's the medicine cat. The medicine cat needs to know when you're expecting, but we don't see when Dovewing is pregnant for a second time. I don't think we have any, like, she's just has kits before a Starless Clan. Like, it wasn't, she wasn't said to be pregnant in the Broken Code. She's looking a little bit awkward. Very stiff pose. I mean, I could just sit her down. But in my mind, like maybe if she just like, I kind of want her to have like a raised paw, I think. Aw, I'm glad, Winter. I haven't put the Super Editions on the shop yet. The Super Edition poster, but I think everything else is on there. Maybe like it can look like she just got up from sitting. This is kind of a difficult angle to show anything. Like, I have to show that she's excited with just, like, body language. Have you maybe packed a birch feather button recently? I do believe I did, actually. I believe I did. I think that the order that I packed the birch feather button in, I had to make, like, a couple of buttons I had never made before. So I think I remember it. I had made birch feather before. Or maybe it was like because they asked for birch paw or something. I can't remember. I can tell it's going to be a slow drawing day because I've barely drawn any cats today and everything is coming out lackluster. I'm not like 100% satisfied with anything I'm drawing today, so we'll see how much work we actually get done. Time to lock in. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I want to finish. I think I'm just thinking too hard about this picture sometimes. I do sell international. I just shipped a Australia shipment the other day. It was I don't remember what. But it's pretty expensive to ship to Australia. I don't know where you live, Tiger Heart, but I don't think, but it's pretty expensive for me to ship to Australia, but I think I have a flat $15 shipping rate for international, other than like Canada. Colombia, I think I've shipped to Colombia. Let me look at my shipping. I can't. I know I shipped to like Mexico. I've shipped to Brazil before. Let me look. Let me zoom out so you guys can see this while I'm looking. Yeah. If you're gonna buy international though, I would suggest buying more than just... I'm not trying to make you spend more money, but if you're gonna be buying just a button, that's gonna be like $2.50, and you're gonna be paying like $10 for shipping. So it's gonna be like kind of insane. Okay, let me look. I have shipped... Maybe I haven't shipped to Colombia. I've shipped to Brazil before. And I'm pretty sure I've shipped to Mexico. But it's telling me that I've shipped to... I shipped to China, I shipped to Australia, I've shipped to a lot of different countries in Europe. And then Brazil. Oh, is this also Brazil? Oh, no, that's like some UK island. $5 on Tiger Heart and Dovewing. Yeah, I mean, just know, I think for Colombia, I might have the flat $15 shipping rate. And I mean, if you bought something and it was just buttons, I'd probably give you extra buttons because I would feel so bad about basically like only giving you 2 buttons for like 25 bucks. So usually international people, sometimes I'll like include some like a little bit of extra stuff just because I don't know, I feel bad. It's not like, I mean, you're only paying that much because shipping also costs me that much. Like, I think I charge $15 flat for Australia shipping, and I think the last order that I sent out for Australia actually cost me like $45. But I don't really mind. I didn't like lose money on it. But I don't get too many like international orders, so I don't really mind not, I don't know, losing money on them, I guess. Most of my orders are Canada and America. Yeah, I mean, ordering prints internationally only costs me a lot of money to ship because the box gets bigger. The $15 international price is like for if you order like the smallest thing. I don't know. Shipping is annoying. I wish shipping was free. Well, I used to work at a shipping, like I used to work at a UPS store, so I was able to see like exactly why certain things cost more money. There'll be a shipping fee if the address is in a hard to deliver spot, if it's been marked as like a really rural area that's like not usually on, like people don't usually go out there to deliver stuff, like that can bring up the rate. Having a weirdly shaped, like shipping in a tube is actually more expensive than shipping in like the triangular shipping boxes that I use, because tubes are just harder to put on rollers and stuff. Like they just are a little bit more unruly. Obviously, like different zip codes are going to be harder to deliver to. The further away a zip code is, the more expensive it's going to get. How long do the posters take? I don't know. A couple months. Depends if I keep my motivation to finish them the whole way through, or if I have to take an extended break from them. I think the ThunderClan forest camp took me the shortest amount of time, and it took me 2 weeks. And that was pretty much non-stop because I wanted to finish it because it was the last camp I needed to do for the forest. So I basically like worked on it non-stop. Man, I can just not draw today. I'm like having a hard time with all of the poses that I've put cats in on this picture. What, did you think these took me like a week to do? There's like 40-something cats in this picture. I think I'm gonna they're about the same size as... Oh goodness. The perspective in this picture is gonna be brutal. I can already tell I'm gonna be struggling with it the whole way. Okay, Daisy. And she's got the big old boa. And then she's got, oh gosh. We're gonna struggle the whole picture, aren't we? Ugh. I'll draw her. I'll just use the same gray for Fern as I did for Dove. Where'd your other leg go, girly? Oh well, we'll fix it later. Fern and Daisy. Maybe you're just a tad shrinky. And I think I'm gonna shrink up Brian Clown. Oh man, I don't. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. And then maybe push them over just a little bit. Toad, Bumble, Spider. Flashbacks to Webpaw. Oh my god. I had to redraw Webpaw like 5 times. The WindClan Forest Camp picture, the foreground of it haunts my nightmares. I redrew the foreground like 20... I probably completely redrew it about 3 times. See, I think that, yeah, I think that Holly Leaf could definitely be, like, taller. Where is she? I think I could probably push her back too. If I pushed her back and then also pushed Lion Blaze this way a little bit. So you kind of look at these guys. I would love for the way that you see this picture is starting over here, maybe going through all the way into the leaf pool and squirrel fight right here, and then you see all these cats and you kind of travel along this road. In my mind, I mean, I probably could do that if I simplified the rock pile a little bit to get to the top of the den. This line right here is definitely going to draw your eye up to fire and sand, but I would also like to keep it kind of like this too. In my mind, I kind of would love to somehow... See, I don't think that Gray and Millie are going to be able... Like, I think you're going to miss them. Where they are in the picture, it's going to be easy to miss them. Because in my mind, when I'm painting this, I would love for it to kind of go like this. Like training your eye to go this way. And like ending on Firestar, but it's just gonna be hard. That's like how I can initially like plan the picture, but I mean there's just gonna be so many cats. Like the more cats that end up in these pictures, the harder it is to just train your eye to like travel through the whole picture, you know? Because I also want... I don't know, man. No, I don't want to put anything in the bottom right corner. I don't need Gray. First of all, no one likes Millie. Millie is considered like a faux pas to like nowadays in the fandom. And Gray Stripe was front and center in the forest camp, so I don't need him to be... I can have... People can miss him. I don't care. I just don't want them to miss these characters that are right in the front. These are the characters that the exact time that I decided to make this picture are because of these characters right here. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want you to miss Squirrel Flight and Leaf Pool and just travel all the way up to the rock pile and to hit fire. I just need these ones to stand out. And in order to do that, I think I'm just going to have to balance the detail that's going to be included on the rock pile. Because right here... Hold on. Let me also explain something. Because right here is going to be the far background. So this is going to have a bunch of atmospheric perspective on it. This plane, as you would. So all the cats in this part are going to be like, whatever, man. This is the mid-ground right here. So as long as I can train my eye, which I think I'll be able to do, because this is all going to be like a similar color, and then I can have the grass right here kind of like help you travel, like the greenery right here can help you travel up, and I can put some more plants around here. That'll help. So, I think it'll be fine. I am getting tired already, and it's only been 2.5 hours. I think we need to do a quiz. I also probably should stand up and stretch. Alrighty, let's do... Let's try to keep chat a little bit more positive, shall we? Let's do all ThunderClan cats alphabetical order. Because we're working on ThunderClan. Okay. Tiger Heart is in this quiz. Hold on. My first Nifty quiz. Alrighty. Acorn fur. Wait, who said acorn fur? Ban that person. Adderfang. Bramble claw. Amber claw. Elder heart. Alder branch. I'm just kidding. Don't actually ban them. Amber moon. Dappletail. Dappletail. Large kit. Holly kit. Petal kit. Patch kit. Maple shade. Did we already get maple shade? And maybe if I spelled her right name right, you know. Holly leaf. Holly tuft. Holly pelt. Dark stripe. Bay shine. Oh, bark stripe. No, dark stripe. Bay shine. Lion blaze. Junie. Perkit. Daisy. Daisy and daisy tail. Or daisy heart and daisy toe. Birch fall. We just drew him. Spark pelt. Spider leg. Birch face, beach tail, beach fur, tiger heart, long tail, frost fur, white wing, white storm, dove wing, ash fur. Already apple blossom, bee tail, bright heart, rose petal, rose tail, rose bush, leap kit, puff kit, and shy kit. Seed pelt, seed paw, tawny pelt. Do we get tawny pelt? We need Rowan star as well. And dawn paw and flame paw. Did we get tiger claw? Blue star, dew nose, thrush pelt, and thrush talon, and thistle tail. You confused me. Thistle claw. Bristle claw, bristle. Frost, Feathertail. Actually, I think it's Feather Paw, Brook, and Storm Fur. Pine Star, Thunder Star, Lightning Tail, Lightning Stripe. Leaf Pool, Leaf Shade, Leaf Storm. Fire Star, Leopard Foot. That's a good one. That's a good one. Stripe Bark, Tiny Claw. Yellow Fang, Stone Pelt, Rook Tail, Cinder Pelt and Cinder Heart, Grassfoot, Gray Stripe, Millie, Briarlight, Bumble Stripe, Blossom Fall, Fern Whisper, Fern Song, Fern Cloud, Tumbletail, good call, Dove Wing, and Ivy Pool, and Ice Cloud. We need Ice Cloud too, and Kestrel Wing. Snail Shell, that's a good one. U-Tail, Arrow Flight, Crow Feather. No, there's no crows. Green Eyes is a good one. Pink Eyes as well. Thrift Ear, Morning Kit. Why is Morning Kit not on this quiz? Hello, Spiderwing? Hello, knocking on Spiderwing's door. Hazel Burrow, Hazel Tail, and Hazel Kit. Doe Star, Deer Paw. and deer dapple. Bella Leaf? No, Evelyn. It's that you keep naming SkyClan cats. Sunkit, Sunbeam, Sunstar. Rosebush I got. White Wing or White Star. Honey Fern. Velvet and Fuzzball. And then Loki, Zelda, Minty, Jessie, Jayfeather, Lion Blaze, Lion Heart, Lion Star, Spotfur, Waffle Pelt, along with Wasp, Chestnut Kit, Cody, Tempest, Talk, Snow, Sunrise, Mistle Kit, Patch Petal and Larch I got, Lynx Kit I need, and Swift Paw I still need, and Swift Breeze. Soul's a good one, Red Tail, Snow Kit, Tulip, and Elder. Spotted Leaf and Spotted Pelt, along with Bird Flight and Gorse Claw. Cloudberry, Cloud Tail. Purdy is a good one. Mouse Fur, Mouse Whisker, Berry Nose we still need, I think. Yarrow Flight. Gust Whisker is Wind Clan. There's Owl Flight, Owl Star, and Owl Paw, though. Raven Wing and Raven Paw. Nettle Breeze. Did we get Barley? Okay. Dandelion Kit. Dust Flower? No, that's a Wind Clan cat. We got Patch Larch and Petal. I already said that. We need Patch Pelt, though. Cherry Fall, Song Kit, Pale Paw, Pigeon Paw, Quail Paw, and Wasp Paw. Yellowfang we got. Sweet Paw and Sweet Briar. We need Twig Branch, Finleaf, Flip Claw. We need Flame. We got Flame Paw. We need Flame Nose and Flash Nose, though. Tawny Spots is a good one. Poppy Dawn, Poppy Cloud. Or not Poppy Cloud, sorry, Poppy Frost. Shrewpaw's a good one. Shrewpaw and Molepaw. We need Sorrel Tail too, and Sorrel Stripe. Did we get Fern Song? Did we get all the ferns? Okay. Willow Pelt, Nettle Claw, and Nettle Breeze. Eagle Wing, Eagle Storm. We need Weed Whisker. We need Wind Flight. Bracken Fur. Have we got Thornclaw? I don't think so. We need the Vines. Vine Tail and Vine Star. Holly Pelt. I think we got Holly Pelt. Finch Light and Finch Star. And Flicker Kit. Lark Song as well. Stag Leap. Mumblefoot is a good one. We need Box Leap. Oat Speckle. And I think Fallow Paw and Fallow Song. Goose Feather is a good one, and Gooseberry. We also need Golden Paw and Golden Flower. We need Shine Paw, Feather Whisker. We also need Shine Cloud, Rain Fur. We need Skunk Paw and Fennel Dust. Oak Star, Quail Feather. Is there a Quail Feather? I don't think so. There's a Prickle Face. Aspen Tail is from River Clan. Ice Cloud we got. No, Mothlight wasn't, but Cloud Spots and Shivering Rose are the medicine cats of that era. We need Morning Star and Morning Fire. Roan Claw Tiger Heart Tiger Pelt, we got them. We need Violet Dawn. We need Feather Ear. We have Lightning Stripe. We need Sleek Fur and Shell Claw and Shell Fur. Fern Stripe. See ya, Sassy. Rain Whisker and Soot Fur. Fly Whisker counts and Snap Tooth. I think we already got Spot Fur, but I don't think we got the stems yet. Stem Leaf, Stem Tail. Cody, we got. Violet Shine counts as Violet Kit. You are right. We also need Storm Cloud. We need Squirrel still. Squirrel Star and Squirrel Whisker. We need Stone Kit and Moss Kit and Misty Foot. Briarlight we got. We need Dawn Feather. We need Dust Pelt. We need Mole Whisker. We need... Is there another fallow I'm missing? Fallow star, fallow kit, fallow paw. Can't remember. Miss kit. Red star. We need mist pelt. We need mallow fur. Red star we got. Mist pelt. I just said. Moss, soot, and birch fall. We need birch fall still? No. Song kit and alder branch? No, we got them. We need a curl kit and russet kit though. And we need fawn pelt and freckle wish and freckle pelt flower paw too. Plumstone. Fallowtail is, but she's RiverClan. Moss heart is a good one. Stone pelt, I believe we've gotten. Cricket kit is a good one. Cherry paw. Good call, good call. Rabbit fur, rabbit leap. Robin wing and fuzzy pelt. Feather kit. Okay, we need a feather kit. Cricket kit and cherry paw I just got. Kestrel wing I got. We need stone flower though. We need snow fur. We need snow bush. Do we have dew nose yet? We do. Seed. We got seed paw and seed pelt. We need sandstorm though. Night kit and mist kit. That's a good call. Night kit and mist kit. We just got mist kit. Clover. Oh yes, and milkweed. We need long tail still. Do we? No, we don't. No, we don't. We need little step. White storm. Songbird is a good one. Lily heart is a good one. Who's after little step? Lizard tail. Shrewpaw. Harley. Did we get gray stripe? We did. Bloom heart's a good one. We need blue whisker. Broken tail's a good one. I always forget him. Is there another bright that we're not thinking of? I can't remember. Barley, we got Brindleface. That's the one we're missing in between there. Okay, are we missing a hair pounce, I think, right? Yeah, we're missing a hair pounce. Elder kit we got. Bright whisker? No, she's Shadow Clan. RuPaul does not count. Speckletail? Does count. We got Rooktail. I think there's another Robin, is there not? Maybe not. Moonpaw, we got Moonpaw. We got Dandy and Junie. Bright Skies RiverClan, Running Wind. We need One Eye and Half Tail, I think. I think we still need Small Ear. I think I got Patch Pelt, Speckle, and Dapple though. Honey Fur is a good one. Who's in between Hazel and Holly? I can't remember, man. Robin Star, I don't think so. I think Robin Star is Sky Clan. Rough Pelt is a good one. Swirltail we've gotten. Okay, we need Moth Whisker. We need Feather Wing still. We need Pine Claw still. Hair Pounce. Hazel Burrow. I believe we've gotten him, right? Yeah. Rock Fall's a good one. I think that's who we were missing. Holly Kit we've gotten. Is there a pebble? Is there a pebble? Is there a different petal? I think there's only one petal. I don't think there's a pebble. Toadstep's a good one. Did we get Rose Petal? Yeah, we did. We need Fog Drift. We need Pebble Nose is not. Pear Nose. That's a good one. That's a good one. Wasp Paw we've gotten. Is there a Quick Water? Quick Water. Storm Cloud. Are we still seriously missing Nightheart? Probably. I think we're missing another Night. Or no, we're missing Nettle Claw, Nettle Breeze, and Nettle Sting. And we're missing Myrtle Bloom still. Lizard Tail we've gotten. We're missing Oat something, I think. Yeah, Oat Whisker. Dawn of the Clans. And then we're missing Gray Whisker. And then we're missing somebody in between Storm and Stripe. Could be another Storm. Not Midnight. I think we're missing another Storm. Stormtail. You. And so now we're just missing someone in between Hazel and Holly. Heron Wing. That's who we were missing. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. We did that in... Oh, it doesn't tell us because we're not logged in. Well, there's only 20 minutes. We did that in like 14 minutes. Pretty good, I'd say. We did pretty good, pretty good. Hey, if all of us are using 1% of our brain power, then, and there's 100 of us, well, technically I think there was only like 50 of us. So we're using 50% of our brain power. Alrighty. Do I want to keep drawing this today? Because I'm seriously struggling with being satisfied with anything that I'm adding to this picture today. What else could I work on today? Let's see. I'm completely caught up with designs. I don't know, man. I feel like it's just not a drawing day. Let's see. What do I have in my whips? See, part of me just wants to do busy work, right? Like just like rendering, turn off my brain. But all of the stuff that I'm working on is currently in... Ah, man, like I don't feel like redesigning. I don't feel like using my brain at all right now, you guys. Let's see what I want to do. What do I want to do? I could just line some of the designs I have laying around that I haven't. Little pistol coloring. I mean, that takes work. Oh my gosh, I've completely finished him. I thought that I still needed to work on him. He's done. Why? Okay, and then Furled Bracken. But Furled Bracken I don't like. I wanted to redesign him. Or I wanted to edit him. He's got freaking... I want to edit him. I want to edit his, like, neck. I don't like his neck. Who else is on here that needs... No, I posted Hollow Tree and Twisted Branch at this point. Stone Song... I need to finish. I don't know what the Sate Chroma is. I don't feel like I would be very good reacting to it. No, I'm not taking away views of somebody that... I'm not taking away the views of a map that's literally premiering right now just so people can, like, watch it on my channel. I'm not doing that. You guys can go watch it and give it a nice view on the person that hosted it and, like, support their channel. Maybe I'll just go through that list Agnolia gave me and like clean them up and add these to the blog to get retweeted. Not retweeted, to get posted. Misty Star, Wasp Tail, Stonewing, Hollow Spring, Kinkfur. I think you redrew Jagged Lightning and Dark Whiskers. Did I redraw Dark Whiskers? Where is he? Oh my god, I did! I completely forgot about this. Dude, I redrew him completely. Okay, yeah, we'll post him. I was like totally redrawing all of the ancient cats, I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's be real. Sometimes I do stuff on stream and I'm like, I'm kind of on autopilot on stream for a lot of it. And because of that, I will forget what I did on stream. Let me open up the headshots. I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm on stream, I'm multitasking pretty heavily, so sometimes things just get lost in translation. Like, people will repeat to me, quote what I said during a stream, and I'm like, I genuinely don't remember saying that stuff sometimes. You just kind of go on autopilot, and the words are spewing, and I don't know. Okay. Let's post Dark Whiskers. We're gonna work on ancient cats. No one cares about the ancient tribe, but I do. I care about the ancients. I'm here to care about the ancients. Working on... I could have sworn I did not draw this. Compiling... Okay, I don't know how to spell compiling. Just say, the ancients. No one's gonna know what the ancients are. They're gonna be like, what's working on the ancients mean? I can already see people coming in. Why do I do so many cats on one document? What do you mean? Well, that document was specifically for the ancients. Most of the times my documents are based on like the books. So like if you go to my warrior cat design and you look at the other list, the book, if this has a list of cats on it, of cats I drew when I was drawing specific books. And my document is titled Into the Wild, and so all of these cats right here should feasibly be in my Into the Wild document. Now this one in particular, I was doing the family tree for the ancients, so that's why all of these cats are in the same. Dark Whiskers, headshot, okay. What document? This is the document that has all of the headshots in it for the ancient tribe. See? Look at them all. But then when I was doing these headshots, sometimes I would like pause and like redraw cats and stuff, you know? The Into the Wild document? Yeah, it does still exist. It's called Into the Wild. It's on my other computer. It's in my folder called Warriors Project Designs. And then there's a folder inside that folder that's for PSDs, Photoshop documents. Alrighty. I will post Dark Whiskers. He is Lion's Roar's Papa. Where is he in my documents? Dark Whiskers. Alrighty, he only shows up in Power of 3. He dies. He gets blown off of a cliff. Power of 3. Alrighty. And then, so I got him done. Let's add Jagged Lightning, because I also have him completely done, apparently. Did I redraw him? I just edited him a little bit. He's not too different. I think I simplified his lightning. Marking. Where did his cut go? I guess it's on... I guess it's on the other side. I can flip him though. I'm just gonna flip him. Yeah, he needs his name, for sure. I headcanon him being related to Falling Feather and Jackdaw Scry. And he has it right here. I don't have him as their papa. I think he'd probably be like their either great grandpa or grandpa. Somebody asked for a animation-friendly fidget flake the other day. You can get on that. Yeah, I think they asked me after Hidden Moon kind of made him a more of a character. Alrighty, let me read blog Jagged Lightning or add him to the queue. Jagged Lightning headshot. Broken Feather. What does he look like? I think I have him being related to Broken Shadow. Jagged Lightning does become part of the ancient tribe, though. Jagged Lightning. And then he's part of the ancients and the ancient tribe. So he's in Power of 3 and Omen of the Stars. Add that to the queue. Yeah. Broken Shadow. There is Broken Shadow right there. Yeah. I make her a tortie. Everyone screams. Alrighty, so that was done. Maybe that new Willow Pell. I don't want to yet. Sleek Whisker and Juniper Claw. Age charts. Kink Fur. Hollows. Okay, okay. People are gonna be like, who are these? Why are you posting these random cats all of a sudden? Let's see. Cinnamon Tail's not ready to post. Crowtail. Hollow is not ready to post. Oh goodness gravy. I think Kink Fur... Where's the Kink Fur and Miss Cloud? I just saw them somewhere. Where did I find... They were in my files. When I was scrolling down. There they are. Okay. Kink Fur I don't think I changed. I think I just made her old. Yeah. She's still sitting down. She's just old now. I don't know why I changed her color so much, though. I posted Miss Cloud? Okay. Okay, I did post her. Awesome. But Kink Fur I did not, right? No, she still only has one picture. Okay, okay. Why did I change her colors so much? Was there like a specific reason I did that? Because I like this like brown hue to her. I'm gonna change it back. I mean, I kind of want to keep... Oop, I need to change the music. I kind of want to keep it... Let's get some happy music going. I mean, I feel like I can desaturate it without like losing all of its... hue. Like, I could keep her paws kind of gray. If I keep her paws gray and then give her a little bit of gray hairs, I think she'll still look reasonably old enough. I like that. I like that. Yeah, and then just keep her paws like the gray color. Maybe push the gray up here a little bit. And then bring forward. Just put a couple of little gray straggles. She is named Kingfur after all. I think that looks reasonably old enough. Alrighty, let's put her name on it. I want to redo Buster eventually too. But that's neither here nor there. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? We have it at our house. And we do the normal Thanksgiving foods. Turkey, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, rolls. I don't think I did a headshot for Kingfur yet, so... I am not streaming on Thursday. I will be streaming on Friday. By the way. I will be streaming on Friday. Berryheart? I believe I've posted her. Alrighty, let me export this as Kingfur Elder, and I'm just gonna edit the post that she's already on. Just gonna add her to it. Friday stream instead of Thursday. It's okay. I think we'll survive. I think I did the same thing last year. There she is. She's laying down in both of them, which kind of is a shame. Maybe I'll redraw her warrior pick as like standing up to be slightly different, but... Okay, so she gets Kingfur, Shadow Clan, Power of 3, Ominous Arts, Efficient Shadows. Have I started tagging Elder designs? Did I start that at all? I have. Okay. So I'll add the Elder to her. And save that. Kingfur. There she is. She's alive. Alrighty. That's another one bites the dust. Miss Cloud has been posted on this dock. Sparrowtail's been posted. Jagged Lightning's on queue. Let's see what else we've got in Sleek Whisker and Juniper Claw. Where did I draw those two? Is my problem. Are they in this stock? I think... Oh gosh. Why is Rapid Splash in here? Russifer I've drawn. Hollow Spring I need to edit. This headshot. Needletail. I don't like the Needletail in here. I don't like her. So that's why she never got posted. I don't like her. Where did I freaking... Commission Streamland. Crackle. Stem Leaf? Did I post everyone from this? Holly, Stem, Clover. Oh goodness. I think I did. Hawk as a kitten? Oh yeah, I need to make a sticker of this. Let me save that to my cloud document. Also need to post Pine Kit. There's like a Vision of Shadows thing somewhere. But I'll be darned if I can remember where exactly I had that picture go. Here it is, okay. Is this one have it? This one has Juniper Claw, Juniper Paw, and Strike Paw. And... do you guys hear that? That freaked me out. Okay. Snowbird's been posted. All the babies are posted. Wasp Tail, I don't think has been posted, has she? Has she been? No. Where did I draw all of these, though? Oh, God. This is why I try to... Wasp Tail and Stoneling. Oh, goodness. Where did I draw all of these cats? Maybe in here? Yes, I see that. Okay. I remember why I didn't post these, because I never finished. I never finished the age chart, but Juniper Claw, it doesn't matter. Because I didn't change his design at all. He's got the same design. So I think I'll hold off. I'm tired of like holding these back because I'm like, well, I didn't finish it. Just freaking post it, man. People don't care. Tawny Pelt Older has been posted, right? I did post Tawny Pelt Older. I think they're the only ones on here that didn't get posted. I think Crow has been posted. Don Pelt's been posted. Will I ever do a Q&A stream? I'll never do, like, only me answering questions the whole stream. That sounds really boring. And it sounds like I would probably repeat myself a lot. I mean, I already repeat myself a lot, though. So it's like... Okay, let me write their names on them. And I'm just going to post them as, like, Juniper Paul and Juniper Kit. And not, like, do the actual age chart. Okay. I answer questions all stream. It's really hard to draw and to talk, and so me answering questions and drawing is pretty unrealistic. Like, if you'll notice, when I'm answering a question, I tend not to draw. I'm just... Most people tune in just to watch me draw, so I try to focus on drawing. And I get asked the same question a lot on these streams, like over and over and over and over. And so for my regulars, I try not to repeat myself too often. It just kind of starts getting tiring to answer the same questions over and over as well. And it's not people's fault that they're asking the same questions over and over. I'm sure that it's usually new people that have never been... They've never been to a stream, they don't realize that it gets asked all the time. But, like, I'm pretty sure a Q&A stream would be, how do you, like, can you tell me how to get better at art? Can you tell me when this is gonna get done? When are you gonna do this anytime soon? Are you gonna, can you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. No one reads the description. I can put it right at the top of my stream. People still ask me, do you see how on the top of my stream it says what program I'm using right now? People still come in here and ask that. All the time. People don't read. Well, it also gets tiring to just say, it starts to get passive aggressive when you just say, well, read the description. And then people go, well, it would have been faster for you to just say what the program was instead of telling me where to find it. I can already hear the people, man. I'm here every single, so I understand a lot of you guys are not regulars, and that's perfectly fine. No one is required to watch my stream. I am here the entire time for 6 hours. Every stream. I have heard it all. It just starts to get passive aggressive for me to just answer, well, look at the description. Well, you didn't have to say it like that. It's pretty rude. I don't mean to be rude. But no, I will probably never do a Q&A stream. I answer questions pretty frequently in chat, like in all my streams. Okay, and then Juniper needs headshots on his post, and he's in 2 posters. He's in, this is him from A Vision of Shadows, but I do believe he's in the Broken Code poster. Did I erase him? I'm not saying that I'm alone, but I'm the only one, so I'm the only one that here that is required to be here for my whole stream. And sometimes I just get tired answering the same questions over and over. Aww. I like the edits you did to both these, too, Agnolia. I feel like I feel like I would want... Oh, I just like having Fidget Flake with his freckles on his... Oh, I love the freckles on Fidget Flake. It doesn't help me when you guys do the little jokey thing at the end of your... Like, it's still behind... It doesn't really change the fact that it is aggravating to, like, answer the same question over and over. It doesn't really matter that you guys are putting the J at the end of it, by the way. It's like, it's still very frustrating to read it. Alrighty, where is Juniper? There he is. He's a little bit more serious. It doesn't matter. I mean, like... Saying that you're joking and then asking what program you're using, it's kind of saying, like, no offense. I'm still kind of getting annoyed by having to read it. I feel like I'm being really rude right now. I'm so sorry. I think I'm just frustrated because I'm having a hard time drawing today. Oh, that's not the right one. I want this one. I've been trying to set more boundaries for stream because I do, sometimes after a stream, I'm very, very, very exhausted. So I try to do the bot commands so that when people come in here and ask the same, like, what time frame is this? When are you setting it? What cats are you gonna have? Like, I try to have the command so I'm not repeating myself over and over. Stuff like that. Bro slightly looking up. Yeah, I think I just made him looking up a little bit. Like, he's a little bit more confident in himself. He just made the decision that he's going to be the border guardian, etc., etc. I love you, Juniper Claw. Juniper Claw headshots. I have a favorite cats tag on my blog. I don't have one favorite. I feel like having one favorite warrior cat is, like, impossible. There's so many of them. I mean, he should be black. He's a black cat. He should look black. Alrighty, I'm gonna put him down there, and I'm gonna put Juniper Claw. Oh, I don't like how... Okay. What if I open up Juniper Kit again, and I make him slightly bigger so that when he's edited... Tumblr does this weird thing where it, like, crops your pictures sometimes when I don't think it needs to be cropped, and it's doing it to Juniper Kit right now. So let me pull him up and, like, extend his canvas a little bit. Where did he go? There he is. Canvas size. Let's make it 800 by 800. Let's save that. Stick them in there. There we go. Upload error. What? Alrighty. Juniper Claw. He needs more tags. He only has the AVOS tag. He needs to have the Dark Forest tag. He needs to have the Broken Code tag, because he's like in the Broken Code. I mean, I know he's dead, but I mean, like, he's got a Broken Code headshot. Should I guess I'll do Border Guardian, even though, well, it would help if I spelled border right. Border Guardian. Do I have a deputy tag? I do. I think it's a new tag, though. I'll add it to him. Save. There we go. He's got his pictures now. Alrighty, he's done. Stonewing needs to be done, you're right. I can't believe I haven't posted him. Him and Wasptail. Alrighty. The siblings. That hair. Yeah. She does end up with, she does end up with Karen hair, but not quite yet. Should I point out the coloring mistake? I don't see it. See a Pixie? The angry one's ears are fully colored rather than just tips. Where is the A Vision of Shadows poster? What's she look like in the poster? Yeah, it's just the tips in the poster. Her mouth is colored. I don't understand what you're talking about. Also, I'm just not in the mood. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit her full name. I'm gonna have to put it on the bottom again. Alrighty. And then we need Sleek Paw. And she's only in one poster. That is Sparkpelt. Hello, where is Sleek Whisker? There she is. Oh, I think I moved people around in this picture. I remember struggling with who I was going to add to that picture. A Vision of Shadows in particular. I remember, because when I was doing the Vision of Shadows one, at first I didn't have Strikestone in it because I reread Broken Code, and that was when I was like, whoa, ShadowClan is really cool in this, and I added a bunch of ShadowClan cats to it that I didn't have originally. So we added like Birch Bark and Lion Eye, and I think Scorch Fur was added. So now I'm remembering. This is, when we did this poster, this is when it started. The Strikestone. Sleek Whisker. Okay, so Sleek Paw. I don't remember what the original list is, but we were definitely editing it on stream. So I'm pretty sure it's probably on stream, like the whole entire journey of what it ended up looking like. Sleek Kit 1, and then Sleek Kit 2. Alrighty, and then let's edit this a little bit more, because if I don't, she'll be adjusted weird. We'll expand the canvas to 700. And then we will expand the canvas out for the snake-like one. To 800. Nettle or Smoke? I chose Nettle and lost miserably. Oh yeah! Smoke wasn't even on this picture at first. Smoke was added. I remember I specifically added in Birch Bark and Lion Eye. I don't remember who I removed. Well, I don't know. Because look, the original, if you see over here, this folder is called Rain, but it actually includes Raven. Which means... And then Purdy used to be on Rain. So did I change any of them? Alderheart, Beanos, Berry, Bramble. Okay, yeah. Birch Bark was added. And that moved everybody down. Okay. It's all coming together. Sleek Whisker. Sleek Whisker has only been in A Vision of Shadows, which is a shame. Definitely underutilized. If I was in charge of Warrior Cats, I'd bring her back. I feel like they could do a lot with her. How Berryheart made it on, because she comes back with Tiger Star, and she is Needletail's mom, I think. I don't remember, man. But she's on there. Rogue, The Kin, Clanless, A Vision of Shadows, Sleek Whisker. Yeah, that's all she's gonna get, I guess. Guess she can get the kit tags, and she's got a kit picture now. Cloverfoot leaves with the apprentices. There she is. She's live. Okay, she's done. Kingfur is live. Hollow Spring, I need to edit a little bit. Stonewing and Wasp Tail. My Crowfrost design and his comb over. Echo Song made it on the poster even though she's dead. Who's my favorite person in this picture? Well, I like the Velvet one too. She's cute in this picture. Yeah, I don't know how Berryheart... I don't know, man. I remember this poster being pretty hard for me to populate. Because there's a lot of like fan favorites that are in this arc that could possibly be on this poster, but I wanted to include some like newer characters that hadn't been on posters before. I don't know. I just remember being very hard to populate that one in particular. Pine nose. Guys, when I was drawing Hollyleaf earlier, I couldn't stop thinking about drawing Pine Nose. I was like, why do I just want to draw Hollyleaf to be looking like Pine Nose? Deadbeat Dad. Okay. Where is Wasptail? Where did I draw her? I think she's in the Grassheart document that I never finished. Is she in the Spikefur doc? Yeah. Ivytail needs to be colored, or she needs to be... This is a sketch. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's a sketch. The freaking cleanest sketch I've ever done in my entire life. I think I wanted to change her eyes a little bit. Her eyes are just too beady. Grassheart needs finished. Oh yeah, I need to sketch out this spike paw too. Oh my god, I've just drawn I don't remember what I've drawn. Like, when my brain goes off, I just draw cats. My brain turns off and I just sketch. The cats just get sketched. And then I come back into my trance and I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? Another ShadowClan A Vision of Shadows day. No one likes ShadowClan A Vision of Shadows except for me. Hey, I mean, what did I do in the ThunderClan camp today? I solidified Lion, Holly, and Jay. I solidified these 3, Birch and Blossom. I just solidified these 3. I solidified these 2. And I adjusted everyone out. I mean, I'd say we did okay. I mean, I worked on it, okay? I worked on it. They are making like a thingy. Strike paw, baby, pet, 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 pet. Okay. I think I'm done for today though. I'm tired. Man, I'm so tired. Let me open up some commissions and we'll do a quiz and then I'm gonna go eat something because I am starving. And I can't draw anymore today. Alrighty, I'm gonna open up 3 slots today, and we'll see what we get. And depending on what I get, I will open up certain ones on Friday. Popcorn and a cupcake? No, no, no. You need to eat something. Alrighty, what kind of quiz do we want to end up on? Well, we did all ThunderClan cats alphabetical order. We could do all ShadowClan cats if we really wanted to. Yeah, let's just do that one. Since we ended on ShadowClan. See you, October. We do one quiz. I spent all Warrior Cats books. So true, so true. Very relatable. Strikestone Peak. Furbark. Tiger Dove. Okay, Tiger Star. Dove Wing. Birch Feather. Rowing Kit. Shadow Sight. Light Leap. Pet Step. Night Whisper. Birch Bark. Arc Eye. Acorn Fur is Maple. Time Maple out. That's the second time you said it. Talon Paw. Brown Paw. Starling Wing. Smokefoot. Oak Fur. Flaxfoot. Ragged Star, Log Fur, Ash Fur, Apple Fur, Bright Flower, Silver Flame, Silver... There's another silver, isn't there? Yeah, Silver Mask. Mothlight. Yeah, Mothlight's here for some reason. Wild Fur, Ripple Star. There's a Ripple Star and a Ripple Tail. Buster, Red Scar, Red Thistle, Red Willow, and Red Paw. Spike Fur, Pine Nose, Bee Nose, Bluebell Kit, Bubbling Stream, Clawface, Snow Star, Dawn Star, Snake Star, Cloverfoot, Cinnamon Tail, Ant Fur, Blaze Fire, Slate Fur. We also need Lion Eye and Puddle Shine. Grass Heart, Amber Leaf, Flower Star. Yeah, Flower Star, Flower Stem. Stream Ripple and Bloom Petal. Good call, good call. I think we're still missing Whisper Breeze as well from them. Jump Foot and Moss Fire. And then we have Snow Star, Red Star, Flower Star. We need Bright Whisker still from that short. Turtle Kit, Rebel Kit, Quiet Kit, Quick Kit, Lavender Kit, Marsh Kit, Marsh Paw, Marsh Scar, Juniper Branch, yeah, and Juniper Claw. Cinderfur, Swamp Kit, and Blossom Kit. Good call. Badger Fang, we still need. Bat Ear, that's Suzanne. Spire Sight does not count, but we do need Spire Claw. Ash Heart, Ripple Star we got. Ash Fur we did get. We're missing Alderheart. He's always at the scene of the crime. Leaf Pool as well is also at the scene of the crime. Wish and Hope Kit, Wish Kit, Hope Kit. We also need Broken Star still. Lizard Stripe and Lizard Fang. Mint Kit and Marigold Kit. Blizzard Wing, Blizzard Star. We need Boulder as well. I always get them together. Little Cloud and Little Bird. There's also a little kit that's Cloud Pelt's sister. We also need Jay Feather, Lion Blaze. Did we get Lion Blaze? No, we didn't. Yellow Fang and Yellow Star. Silver Fang. No, we've got Silver Flame and Silver Mask. We got Lavender Kit. We need White Throat. Yep. We got Little Cloud, though. We need Flame Tail still and Dawn Pelt. Crow Feather. We need Crow Frost. Spark Pelt is not one. Oh, yes. We need Maggot Tail and Snow Tuft. Good call, good call. Squirrel Flight does belong on there. And Dusk Fur and Frostpaw and Icewing and Hairlight. Pine Brush. Yep. And Raven Cry. Did we get Raven Cry? Raven Star. Raven Cry. Holly Star, yeah. We need Holly Star and Holly Flower. Did we get Brindle Star? Did we get... Gull Swoop is a good one. We need Gray Tail, Thorn Whisker. Arc-Eye, we have Arc-Eye. We need Beach Kit. Running Nose is a good one. Whirl Pelt. Conefoot, Flower. I think we need Snake Tail and Snake Tooth still. Ripple Star we've gotten. We need all the Rowans. We need Rowan Berry and Rowan Star still. We need Cedar Heart. Did we get Oak Fur? We did. Sun Shadow, Sunbeam. We got Juniper Branch. We need Mouse Ear and Mud Paws though. And Jagged Peak was technically part of like... Oh, and Jagged Tooth. Ivy Star? No, Ivy Star is from RiverClan. Sedge Star's a good one. Lily Star, yes. Lily Star and Sunny Tail. With Drift Kit. And Mallow and Fallow Kit. Along with Splash Nose as their mom. Cedar Star is a good call. Needle Tail is a good one. We also need Newt Speck and Nettle Spot. Foxheart, Stone Tooth, Stone Wing, Cinder Fur. I think we got Cinder Fur, actually. Yeah, we did. Wolf Step's a good one. We got Foxheart, right? Yeah. We got Raven Pelt. We need Pebbleheart still. And I think we don't have Shadow Star. We need Dew Nose and Dew Kit. And we need Dusk Nose and Dangling Leaf. Along with Eagle Feather... and Storm Pelt and Shade Pelt. Black Star. Good call, good call. Whitetail. No whitetails. Red Thistle. We need White Berry. No, wait. We need White Water is the one we're missing. Slow Fur, I think. We have Smokefoot, Smokepaw. We need Smoke Talon and Lily Fur still, I think. Feather Storm is a good one. And then we need Fern Shade... and Flint Fang. Mothwing, I think we've gotten. We need Night Star still. Miss Cloud. Newt Speck. We got Newt Speck. We need Kinkfur still, though. We need Rat Scar as well. And I think we need a Rain. Oh, just Rain. Oh, and Darktail, probably. Nettle Roach. Yarrowleaf. Scorch Wind. And Scorch Fur. Dark Flower. Fringe Whisker and Frond Whisker. Maggot Tail we've gotten. Snowbird. Tall Poppy. Quick Kit we've gotten. We've gotten Applefur, Jumpfoot, and Moss Kit. We have got the tigers, tall poppy. We've gotten tall poppy. We need twig branch still. Pool kit and pool cloud for sure. We need pounce tail. There's a pounce tail and spike fur. We've gotten spike fur. Okay. We need a spotted paw. We need an oak leaf. Wet foot. Yes, we need a wet foot. There's an owl claw. And there's a... Is there an oat or another oak that I'm not thinking of? Red paw and spruce paw. We've gotten puddle shine. We've gotten puddle shine. We've gotten beach kit. Ivy paw / pool. No, Ivy twig branch was there because she gets exiled because she's a code breaker. We need Bull Whisper. We need Moss Paw and Dawn Cloud. Those guys are all siblings. Wild Fur we've gotten. Badger Fang we've gotten. We need a Mud Claw, a Toad Skip, a Toad Foot. We need a Grass Heart. Oh, Grass Foot. Okay. Let's see. Quiet Kit. Oh, Soul. Soul's a good one. Echoing. I always forget Soul. Let's see. We need a Sparrow Tail. And Olive Nose. Thank you. I was wondering what the O ones that we're not missing. Deerfoot, Nightwing. There's also a Deer Leap. Boulder. We're missing Brackenfoot. Yellowfang's dad. Stumpy Tail's a good one. Ivy Tail. We've got an Ivy Tail. Sparrow Feather. I don't think so. Crowtail. We've gotten Crowtail. I think we're missing another Mist, maybe. And maybe another Moss. Oh yeah, there's a Moss Heart. Mousewing is a good one. I think we're missing another Knight, if I'm remembering correctly. We're also missing Nutwhisker. I think we're missing another Knight. There's a Night Star, Night Whisper, Nightwing. Rowan Berry. We've got Full Whisper. Turtle Kit? We've gotten Turtle Kit. Night Heart. Oh, yes. Okay. We also need Hollow Spring and Hollow Belly. We also need Mule Pelt. Palefoot. Good call. Lily Star we've gotten. Are we missing another fern? I don't think so. Are we missing a Fennel? I don't think so. Buzzard Stars, Sky Clan. Buster we've gotten. Running Nose we've gotten. Okay, we're missing Tawny Pelt still. We're missing Tanglebur. Honey Pelt? No. I don't think there's a honey, but tell me if I'm wrong. Ferret Claw's a good one. Are we missing a flame or a fire? Finch fly? Okay, that's a good one. We've gotten Frostpaw. So we're missing Frog Tail. We're missing a Weasel Kit. Violet Paw is a good one. Mothlight's Kit. Yeah, we've got her. It's Bubbling Stream that goes to Shadow Clan. Are we missing another bull? I don't think so. I think this is a W we're missing. Wasp Tail. Good call, good call. And then somebody above Stone. Are we missing another Stone? There's Stone Tooth, Stone Wing, Stoat Fur. Oh, yes. Thank you. Alrighty, we're going up. We're missing Berry Heart. We're missing Spiderfoot and Shrewfoot. I always get those two together. We're missing Sleek Whisker still. Silver Mask we've gotten. We're missing Rush Tooth. Russet Fur we're missing. Hop Whisker's a good one. Yeah, I can show it. Hold on. Let's see. H.I. So this is at the end of an H. Houndstar. Sage Whisker. And Sasha. Oh, we're missing one after Kink Fur. Brushtail. Oh, we're missing Lake Storm. He's a Code of the Clan's deputy. That always gets me on these quizzes. I always forget about him. And then I'm like, what? Is there another K? And I'm like, well, who's above L? And then I'm like, Larch, Lark, and Lake. Yeah. We did that one in 12 minutes. That one took us less time than the ThunderClan one, by the way. This was the ThunderClan camp progress. We were just sketching out cats today. We're still trying to figure out poses and sizing and how to make it flow and stuff like that. Okay, it's looking like I probably... Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I will be back on Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday, but I'll be back. I hope everyone has a lovely Thanksgiving if you're American. I hope you have some really great food, and I hope it's not too stressful for you if you don't like spending it with family. And if you're not spending it with family, I hope you spend it with someone you really like and that you like eating with and stuff like that, because I just hope you have a good dinner and a good Thanksgiving. I will talk to you guys all on Friday. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.